Crazy.
I mean, the internet knows about that story where I potentially got someone pregnant when I was 19.
Dude, that's right.
I deleted that video.
Is that totally made up?
No, that's real. It's a real story.
But it ended up not being your kid.
I still don't know.
No way.
Wait,
You're getting the tea.
No way. No, so I do remember something about this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was like Jessie, I think Jessie has a kid.
Yeah, that was during my dark time where I was snapping. So you want to hear the story?
What's the story?
Yeah,
How does this start?
Let's hear this story.
How does this start?
All right, let's drink the Red Bulls and let's get going.
A big shout out to Jesse, man. He's coming in here with the heat.
With the tea.
I love it.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, it's just like therapy. I like it. So yeah, I made a video about it, which is kind of cringe that I did it.
It's like finding your kid or something.
Yeah, which is so cringy. I can't
But it
believe
was,
I did
but
that.
it was views, bro.
The views went crazy, but I made my main thought behind it was maybe I'll get to find out. Maybe if I stir this up, I'll get some answers from all these questions. So when I was 19, you guys all know this story.
Barely.
Okay, 'cause
Only from when you posted about it.
Okay, yeah. So then
Yeah.
that's basically it. But I'll give you the short version. When I was 19, I was dating a girl, and she told me she couldn't get pregnant. I'm 19, so I'm doing all the things that would get someone pregnant. Going, yeah, you can't get pregnant.
That's the dream. The dream talk. I can't get pregnant.
Right, and I just believed that. And I'm 19, and then I joined the military, and I go into boot camp. And when I'm in boot camp, I graduate boot camp. But like when you're in I didn't think I'd keep this relationship with her. I'm 19. I'm in the military now. I'm just gonna move on. And when you're in boot camp, you're kind of brainwashed and lonely. So she's writing me letters, and I'm like, I'm in love with this girl. She's writing me letters. And she's like, I want to come to your graduation with your parents. I'm like, of course, yeah, come to my graduation. And then when she shows up to my graduation, she's like, I'm pregnant with your kid. I was like, whoa, holy shit. I'm 19.
Thought you couldn't get pregnant.
Right. I'm like, but I'm fresh out of boot camp. So my brain is like brainwashed. And my thoughts are just like, okay, great. I have a great job now. We'll have a family. We'll get married. We'll raise this kid. I have great benefits. I'm in the military. Move in with my parents as I go into the police academy because I'm going to be a cop in the Air Force. And you live with my parents until I'm done in the police academy, and I go to my first base. We get married, and we raise this child. That was what my thought process was. The right thing to do.
Right. It sounds legit.
And then while I'm in the police academy, I was able to call her here and there. And she was like, yo, I got in this fight with this girl, da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, well, why'd you get in a fight? She's like, she was going to tell you that I cheated on you and that the kid's not yours, like all this drama. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, so, I'm starting to think that. And as she's getting closer to having the baby, she decides to give the baby up for adoption. She's gonna have the baby adopted because we're young. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's the best thing you should do. Like, she's like, but she still wants to be with me, but she's putting the baby up for adoption. My dad's like, yo, you should probably do that. You're 19, and like, he's like, you got your whole life ahead of you. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm brainwashed. I'm just straight out boot camp. But this is what she wanted to do, right? So I'm just like, okay, whatever you want to do, I support that. And the people that adopted the child, they couldn't have kids, and they're like from New York City, and like my family helped vet them, and like find out like what the whole situation is. And I can't even be there for the pregnancy because I'm still in the police academy. She has the baby, it's adopted. The family said they'd have an open adoption, like they'd keep me, informed about, the little girl that was born. And as long story short, like me and the girl, I didn't want to be with her because I still didn't know like if that was really my child or not, but I'm on the birth certificate. Like I had to sign something. And I'm still in communication with the adopted parents, and they're sending me photos and everything. And I'm like, great. And then by like the 6th year, they just went ghost. And I'm getting reports that she told another guy that he's the father the whole time. I'm like, whoa. So I get a hold of that guy. I'm like, and I know him. I'm like, yo. He's like, yeah. He's like, I thought it was my child. She told me it was mine. And I showed up to the hospital. I'm like, whoa. And I was in boot camp or police academy.
Jeez.
And I'm just like, whoa. And I think what happened was like the adopted family was really nervous that if I'm not actually the dad, that I don't have the ability to put the baby up for adoption, that the real dad would show up. you know, but he was like, I would never do that to this girl. That's all she knows. It was a little girl. This is all she knows, da 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 da. And I can't believe I'm saying this story again. I deleted it, but here we go.
Bro, it's an amazing story.
I mean, I just feel for the actual little girl right now, but hopefully, you know, she doesn't see this. Because she'd probably be 18 now.
Dang.
Yeah. But so I think that the adoptive parents were worried that, like, you know, the whatever, and that's 6 years. So 15 years go by. I kind of just blacked my mind of it. Like, I don't want to think about it, right? But it was always weighing on me, like, yo, I might have a daughter out there. This is crazy.
That would be a wild thought.
And I was like, this could still, like, I don't fully know. I need to know. And that's when I made the video. I'm like, maybe they'll contact me and let me do a DNA test or something. Like, because at least I could, like, meet her, you know, if she's actually my daughter. Like, but, like, as further investigation, after that video comes out, the girl that I got pregnant and the other guy that was potentially the dad, we all came together like, let's talk about this seriously.
Wow.
I was like, show me photos, you know, of you as a kid, because we had pictures of the girl as a kid. And he looks identical to her. Like, and he had another kid, and his daughter looks exactly like her. We're like, pretty much ruled out that, like, I'm probably not the dad. Which I was a little disappointed in for a moment, but then I'm just like,
especially when you're led on for so long.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, that was stressful.
That's
I was
years of thinking you had a daughter.
And I mean, but I still don't fully know.
Yeah.
But and I'm always like worried that one day, like, I'm gonna knock at the door, it's gonna be her, and I'm just gonna faint.
No.
So faint, I'm like,
Bro, that would be wild.
but that's what it is. Everyone and I made a video about it like an idiot.
I mean, I don't think the video was that. I think it was a good reach.
It was. I mean,
You had such a reach on the internet.
It gave me more closure because I
yeah.
got, you know, close to all the parties. But then I was just getting so much negative shit from people like, you abandoned your daughter. Like, you don't even really know what happened.
Right.
You don't know.